Hello there everyone, Oversoul here. I just needed to do this because I've been thinking lately about some stuff and I'm having a lot of internal conflict with and I do this to myself sometimes because some of you will know I ask you guys for feedback on stuff quite often, and recently I sent a bunch of people a little questionnaire and stuff like that. And it's meant to help, but ultimately I make things worse for myself because the answers that I get from people are so vastly and drastically different that it makes it hard to really pinpoint what I should actually be doing, in terms of when it comes to stuff like video length and yada yada. And some of you are new to my channel, and I've gotten feedback about people being a little overwhelmed about the consistency of uploads and the large amount of content and stuff like that, not knowing where to start. I have made so many changes in the past couple of months based entirely off of your feedback. Some of them are really subtle changes that you probably didn't even actually notice. Like, subconsciously you did, because in your mind, somewhere you thought, something about this seems better suddenly. It's little things like that. Some changes I make are very minor, other changes are drastic, such as, thanks to Darklight Dreamer's feedback, I was able to add a starting point section to my channel, and not only that, but I went through and I completely reorganized my entire YouTube channel page, and I even put extra descriptions of each group of playlistings in parentheses after the title. For example, one section says horror games, and in parentheses it says let's plays and replays of horror games. That way there is no confusion, there is no misunderstanding, you know exactly what you're getting. At the top it says starting points, and it says in parentheses, if you're new to my channel, start here. Why? Because that's where all the content is that has other people, stuff I've done with other people, and like all the fun shit that basically gives you a chance to get to know me, get to know my friends, and of course my first Let's Play Soma, which is just great game, but awful Let's Play, because it was my first, but then again, nobody's first Let's Play is ever really their best one, now is it? Nope. So, anyways, with that being said, there was more I need to talk about. If you ask anybody who has been on my channel since I started doing Let's Plays and even longer, you will know that for a while there, in the beginning, around early last year, when I first started doing this, my uploads were not super consistent. Basically, I'd focus on one Let's Play at a time and that was it, and I'd go with it. But the thing is, I'm starting to get it to a point now where I'm having a more consistent fan base, and I've been doing a lot of research on this stuff, and I've been told that once you start getting a more consistent fan base, you want to put yourself on a schedule, and you want your uploads to start becoming more consistent, because the thing is, on YouTube's side of things, what they care about is ad revenue and consistency. In fact, YouTube themselves is trying to push for people to make longer videos because longer videos equals more ads, which means more ad revenue for YouTube themselves, which means more stats and data and shit that they, because to them, me and you and all of that, we're all just a bunch of numbers in their data bank. So they don't care about things like personal preference about video length and shit like that. All they care about is viewer retention, the consistency, and that's why you see popular Let's Players uploading 2 to 3 videos a day, and some of them being like an hour long, if not longer, because that's what YouTube wants you to do now, unfortunately, and that sucks for people like me and young and smaller Let's Players because we don't have the fan base who's willing to sit through that, we don't have people that are willing to eat cereal out of our asshole, so to speak, some of us might have a couple of dedicated fans like that. I'm starting to get some people that latch on like that, and I'm not saying they do that, but I'm starting to get some pretty dedicated fans. I'm talking about the kind of people that watch and like literally everything I upload, whether it's good or not. But the thing is, what I need to explain about my channel is that, so anyways, it was like that, but then for a while there, I was trying to model my Let's Play, or my schedule after the popular Let's Players. I was pushing to upload 3 videos a day at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m., consistently. And it wasn't going to work, because that's when I started getting told it was too much. Because of that, because of the consistent uploads, and I saw a huge dip in November, because of this very reason, and I talked to numerous people, and I have gotten so much feedback from so many people, people that watch my channels, other people who do this themselves, stuff like that, and the answers I get vary drastically. Some people are nice about it, some people are assholes about it, but all of them had valid feedback in one way or another. But the problem is that the answers vary so drastically. And you can assume someone like me who deals with anxiety like I do and struggles with self-image and trying to deal with this as I am, I often have issues with mixed messages. You know, when like for example, if somebody seems to enjoy something that I'm doing, like if I make a change and somebody tells me, oh, I like that you did that, that was good, you should keep doing that, but then someone else comes and they're like, oh, I did not like that you did that, you shouldn't do that again, it makes me go, you know, it's like, how the fuck do I deal with this? So, at the end of the day, what I figured the best way to go about it is to take all of the combined answers and feedback I've gotten from my fan base and go with what the majority says. And as it stands right now, the majority has told me that my commentary has gotten better, my editing has gotten better, that my upload schedule has gotten better, and this is what it was. See, I have fans that both wanted me to slow down on the uploads and ones that liked that I was uploading a lot. I have both of those, okay? And the thing is, you don't want to alienate your fan base one way or the other. So how do you deal with it when you have one extreme on one hand and another on the other? Well, you compromise. That's what you have to do. You have to compromise. And the way I look at it is, if any of my fans are unwilling to deal with the compromises that I have to make for the sake of appeasing the other fans, then that's just selfish on their end. And that is, they're looking only at their personal preference and not what would benefit my channel and the people that enjoy my content as a whole. You see, I've been told right now, and it was actually, I think, 2 Girls, 1 Controller basically told me after the last time I asked for feedback that what I'm doing now seems to be working and that I should just stick with it. And I kind of took it as, you know, she basically told me that I needed to stick with something, and I basically took it as I've been making a lot of changes lately in an attempt to appease people and appease my fans, and, basically, I think what she was telling me is that I just need to do what I want to do and stick with it, and if the commentary is good and people find me enjoyable, they're going to watch regardless. But of course, also, I've done all kinds of things. My videos used to be long, too. I have cut down to doing... most of my videos are under a half hour now, which is what I've been told I need to strive for. That's the compromise. Some people will still only watch shit that's 15 minutes or less, and I've actually had some people tell me they prefer the longer videos because they like to sit down and make a fucking event out of it. They get the popcorn and they get all comfortable and shit, they grab the beer, and then it's like watching a movie to them. So, again, you find one extreme and the other, you have to balance in the compromise, which... For me, compromise is when I'm doing a full Let's Play, start off the first episodes smaller, and then do the, and then as it transitions, once people are latched on to the Let's Play, if they're going to keep watching, they're going to keep watching, so we can transition into longer episodes if need be. But I will always strive to never push for more than 40-45 minutes when necessary, but always, once I start hitting the 35 mark, that's when I start getting worried. So now I always try to really condense it, as you'll see in my Resident Evil 7 playthrough. Which I got a lot of great feedback on, so people really enjoyed it. As in terms of the actual quality of my videos, though, in terms of like the visual quality, a lot of that is out of my hands. I don't have a lot of money. I'm poor, okay, so I have to deal with this cheap capture device, HDMI pass-through, and it only records at like 8,000 bit rate, so it's not very good, but it's the best I have. It's literally the best I can do right now. I have no other options. That's all I can do. There are some things that people are going to have to not be so nitpicky about and be patient with me and wait for me to get to the point where I can afford better equipment, and I've learned enough to better some of these things. Because the thing, I think, and one thing I really need to stress here, and is that I've had this channel for 5 years, but I've only been doing Let's Plays since the end of 2015. So when you judge me based on my Let's Plays, you need to be judging me based off of the last just over a year worth of content. Ignore literally everything before Soma and start from there. And then judge my growth from that point. Because all of that before Soma doesn't matter. Okay, because the only reason I didn't start a new channel is because I already had a high subscriber count and a partnership. I already had a partnership before I started doing this because I uploaded gameplay videos from the PS4 when it came out through the share feature. And I was in the PlayStation MVP program at the time, and but I'll get into that story later. This is basically more about me explaining my channel. So I came to a compromise with the schedule as well, and for those of you who don't know, this is how my schedule works. Monday through Thursday is called 4 days of Let's Plays. So basically, as of right now, I'm currently working on 3 games, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Kingdom Hearts, and Silvio. And Kingdom Hearts comes out all 4 days because it's a replay, which means that there's no editing and no face cam, just commentary, and it's a speed run, so it's all done in one shot, which, and since it is a speed run, people are speed watching it and binge watching it because it's more of an informative catch-up before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, 50 years from now, kind of deal. So, that's what replays are. Replays are just getting to refresh your memory before the full game comes out, and plus it's a game I've already played, be it off my channel or not. And then we have, but then I like to alternate the main Let's Plays, and when I'm done with Dream Drop Distance, it's literally going to go down to just 2 Let's Plays being focused on a week, but the amount of videos per day is going to be the same. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will always have 2 videos. One in the afternoon and one in the evening of the 2 Let's Plays I'm currently working on. As of right now, it alternates because you got Kingdom Hearts and Tomb Raider on Monday, Kingdom Hearts and Silvio on Tuesday, Kingdom Hearts Tomb Raider Wednesday, Kingdom Hearts Silvio Thursday. But when I go to doing 2 main Let's Plays, it'll probably just be 1 episode of each every day, but that's only 4 episodes a week, which is not a lot, especially if they're all under a half hour, and that gives you the entire weekend to catch up if you're watching one of those Let's Plays. I do not expect anyone to watch every single thing I upload. That is a vastly unrealistic expectation, and I don't even know how. I'm a huge fan of Markiplier, and I don't watch everything he uploads. There's no way in hell you possibly can. It's just, that's just the way of things, but that is why you are supposed to upload such vastly different content and all types of different games so that people can latch onto the ones that they want to watch. No one should ever feel obligated to watch everything. I don't expect that of any of you. And if you thought I did, shame on you. I don't. I mean, if you want to do it, fine, be my guest. But for the love of God, don't stress yourself. I don't even watch everything that everyone that I'm subscribed to uploads. It's just, there's not enough time in the day, and there's so many YouTubers out there. It's just pick what you like and watch it, and ignore the rest of it. It's no skin off my nose. I'm not going to be butthurt about it. That was literally the whole fucking point in the first place. It was my intention, was to have a melting pot of different content so that different people can come in and be like, oh, Let's Plays, I like those, I'll watch those. Oh, music videos, I like those. Ooh, countdown lists, I like those. Reviews, gameplay videos, reaction compilations, challenge videos, no commentary playthroughs for the people who don't like commentary. Literally everything gaming related is what my channel is about, not just Let's Plays. It's called Oversoul Gaming, not Oversoul Let's Plays. This is a gaming in general channel, which means that it's going to draw in a vast multitude of different people. I have my most popular videos are just like one-off informative things that literally 95% of the people who have watched those videos did not subscribe to me. They just watched those videos, but I'm still okay with that because they help. Like, I did a video explaining how to get out of the house and solve the dummy finger puzzle in the Resident Evil 7 demo, and it shot up in popularity almost immediately. Most of those people didn't subscribe because if they did, I would have an extra 2,000 subscribers, but I don't care because I'm glad to have made them happy. And at the end of the day, it's like I said, things like the comments I get from people telling me that I make them laugh and make them smile and that my videos are therapeutic to them and that they just really enjoy it. That matters to me more than anything, more than the views, more than the subscribers. I'm not in this for the fame and stuff. Eventually I would like to make a career out of it, but I want to go about it authentically for people who are truly going to enjoy me for me, and not because I'm bending over backwards to try and appease to everybody and everybody's little nitpicky individual tastes. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I have to find a compromise in the middle between majority of my fan base, because I have fans that lie on one extreme and the other, you know. And you should have seen the questionnaires I sent people. Questions like, do you like music in videos, like for intros and outros, and if so, do you prefer it in the intro or outro? Literally most of the answers I got was, I don't give a fuck either way. But then I got some people that was like, oh, I can't stand it at all, and other people that were like, no, you have to have music. Music is a must. It's absolutely necessary. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to go with Two Girls, One Controller's advice and say, fuck this bullshit. I'm just going to do what I want to do, and if you like it, you'll watch, and if you don't, you won't. That's all there is to it. You know, because it seems like most people who watch me are happy with my current schedule, are happy with what I'm doing. They find what they want to watch, what they enjoy watching, they watch it, they ignore the rest. I'm happy, they're happy, everybody's happy. It doesn't matter. My channel is still growing regardless. Every time I look at my statistics, they still continue to steadily climb, steadily climb. So, you know, sometimes there's a little bit of a drop, but it always goes back up. So it's, and if you zoom out and you look at the whole thing consistently, there's a little bit of up and down, but it's mostly a slow but steady climb. So, I have to be doing something right, you know? And since people keep telling me that my content has improved, since I've started, then I'm obliged to believe that it actually has. You know, a lot of it, and, you know, people like Funky Hurdles have actually helped me improve my content by providing me with things like the scissor arm in which I am currently recording this video off of, and the microphone in order to make the microphone audio of my videos better. The only reason that the microphone audio might still suck in some of them is because the PS4 fan is loud as fuck, and I have to put the audio through a shitload of noise reduction in order to get rid of that fan noise in the background, which kind of distorts the audio. It sucks, but, you know, there's only so much you can do with Audacity. But, you know, I'm not a professional audio editor and all that. I'm just a guy living with his fiance in an apartment trying to make ends meet by making shitty YouTube videos. And some of you are just nice enough to pretend to like me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I really do appreciate it. Some people genuinely enjoy my content, and for you, I thank you. And for those of you that don't, I'm sorry, but it's like, and I'm gonna do what I can to try and make it better, but at the end of the day, remember that it's about making sure that I find an even balance between making everyone equally happy. I can't pander all to one particular taste or the other. I have to find a middle ground. I absolutely have to. Okay? I can't be all about short videos or all about long ones. I can't be all about consistent uploads or all about hardly ever uploading. There has to be in a middle ground. So, you know, it can't be all about, you know, stuff like that. Like, I even asked people if they like watching people go out of their way to collect, like, collectibles and stuff in games, and the answers and those were so different. At the end of the day, it really boils down to your personal taste. But if you look to your left and you look to your right, if there are people there, or if you just look at people in the comments or anything like that, that person has different taste from you. Maybe not on all of it, but there's going to be some things that are different. That's just all there is to it. No two tastes are the same. There will be some overlapping similarities, but at the end of the day, some people just... I mean, how in the fuck else would it be possible that some people actually like me more than Markiplier, who I'm inspired by? Somebody who is a professional, has actually succeeded, and has far superior quality content, and is just an overall nice guy. But yet some people like me more, and if that isn't just hardcore proof, and if you don't believe that that's true, by the way, I will ask those people who have said that to comment it in the video down below, because I know they're going to see this. I actually said one of their names earlier. But that right there is hardcore proof that commentary, or that taste is 100% totally and completely subjective. And at the end of the day, it seems like most of the people who watch my stuff like me, and they like what I'm currently doing, and it seems to be working. So it seems like I've actually found a good balance. So I'm going to take the advice from one of my biggest and highest supporting fans and stick with what I'm currently doing. And if some people aren't okay with that, that's fine, because that's just your personal preference. But as long as the majority continues to stay okay with it, it's what I'm going to stick with. I might make some more changes down the road, but right now, this is what's going to help me stay focused, stay on track, and work on bettering my videos. Now, it also gives me more free time to work on bettering my editing and my commentary and such. So, also, apologies for this video not being edited, but I had to record it on my phone and just upload it straight to YouTube because I was in a rush today. I had a friend's kid's birthday party to go to, so, I was thinking about this, and then I got a comment on one of my videos recently that said something about the consistency of my uploads, and I was thinking about some of the feedback I got from people and stuff, so I thought I had to do this little update video and basically say, that, nothing is changing as of right now, because I've already made so many changes over the past few months to appease people that I'm so goddamn tired of making changes. I'm so drained. Sorry about that. I ran out of recording time. But anyways, I was getting ready to wrap this up anyways, but all I wanted to say in closing was that I'm so drained and so tired from all the changes that I've already had to make to appease people. My current fan base, who has been with me for a while, who complained about other things before, and I've made so many changes to fix those things now that I just don't have any more in me at the moment. Like, it was already a huge hassle and a huge struggle to build the current upload schedule that I have and get everything worked out and get everything set and get myself into a new sleeping schedule and a new work schedule and all that so I can get it. And if I make any more changes now, it's just going to completely throw off everything that I've already done. It's going to throw me out of whack, throw me off schedule, and it will screw with my OCD, and it will make me very upset. And at the end of the day, if I'm upset, then I can't be putting good focus into editing and commentary. The way things are right now, they're staying that way because they have to. That's all there is to it. I don't expect any damn one of you to watch everything I upload. That is, like I said before, an unrealistic expectation. If you do, thank you. But if you don't, I don't blame you. But that's the case for literally every YouTuber, though. Not just me. I have, I don't know a single YouTuber I'm subscribed to who I've seen every single video of. I can't think of a single one, honestly. So, that's just how it is. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, because this ended up being way longer than it needed to be, but I just needed to get this shit off my chest, Like I said, I've been having a bad week and stuff, and then I just get all these mixed messages and shit don't help. So at the end of the day, I'm putting my foot down now. This is what it is. Oversoul's putting his foot down. The way things are is the way they're fucking staying right now, okay? It's like, people are either gonna have to deal with it or not. Like I said, I've been told I'm getting better, and I've been told that what I'm doing now is working. So obviously, a lot of people are on board with it. So why fix what's not broke? Why would I, when I'm already on the verge of getting better and, doing things better, would I completely throw myself out of whack by trying to go back and refocus on a problem that I seem to have already fixed? You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I felt it was necessary to explain some things about my channel. I feel like people have the wrong impression of me because of how old my stuff is, or because of how old my channel is and stuff like that. But you have to, if you had been here since I started Soma, like people like Funky Hurdles have, you can ask him. He has seen me grow from the beginning to now, and he can tell you. And Funky Hurdles, if you get the chance, leave a comment and tell the fine folks. He can tell you that I have grown significantly over the past year, and so, and he's been watching since the beginning, so, yeah. He's been watching my shit since before I started doing Let's Plays, though, so that's nothing new. He watched a lot of my goofy shit. But anyways, that's it for this video. As per usual, I hope you guys understand why I'm doing this. And I know some of you do, because some of you actually encouraged me to do this and stick with it. So I know for some of you this is still probably too many uploads, but most people are telling me it's okay, it's fine, it's scheduled, and they know what to expect, so it makes it easier for them. So as long as that continues to be the case, it's not going to change. It's sticking the way it is for now, and if I need to change it in the future, I will, but there's just so much shit going on I need to focus on besides that I can't put a fucking iota of giving a fuck into my upload schedule at the moment. I already danced with that pony last month. I am not doing it again anytime soon. Fuck that. That was stressful enough as it was already. So, God, I had such a bad time with that. Anyways, I don't want to go back to it. So, for my sanity, and in order for my commentary to be any good and be consistent stuff, things need to stay the way they are now. Okay? And as long as most of you are okay with that, that's what I'm going with. Because at the end of the day, the majority rules, and compromise is the only way that I can truly make everyone happy. So, as per usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye.